Hi guys, JPA here, back with a new video. I've not done one in a while. Obviously we've been doing the World Cup predictions and stuff like that, but I want to get back to talking about Rangers, which is my real passion here. We made a couple of signings over the last couple of weeks. I've waited until we had enough. I didn't want to do a video for each one, where it was like a 2-minute video. I wanted to do like a kind of overall review of a couple of the signings. I've made a video with the first 3 signings that we've made. This video is a continuation of that, and we're going to talk about the next couple of signings that we've made and potential signings that we possibly could make or we're in the process of making. So cheers, let's get into it. First signing we're going to talk about is Ovie Ejaria. He's an English midfield player. We've signed him from Liverpool on loan. He was on loan at Sunderland last year. Didn't do particularly well. He played 11 games, scored 1 goal, which isn't a great return, but consider he's in a struggling team that eventually got relegated, it's not too bad. He's 20-year-old. I don't know a lot about him. I spoke to my brother-in-law Scott, who you might have seen on the World Cup video. He's a die-hard Liverpool fan, and he says he's a good player. He's seen him on a number of occasions in the youth team and what have you. So I'm quite excited about this guy. I don't think he'll fit straight into the team. I think he'll be kind of on the fringes, getting in sub appearances and that kind of thing until he's bedded in. But I'm looking forward to that signing. I'm looking forward to seeing how he plays. Going to talk about the next signing, and I'll be honest, when I first heard about this I was really excited. I remember him breaking through into the Liverpool team a good few years ago. I think maybe he was maybe 18, 19 at the time, and he looked a really, really good prospect. That is Jon Flanagan. Obviously since then I've found out about his off the field antics and his behaviour towards women and stuff. I'm really not happy with that at all. I'm not really happy that we're signing a player or potentially signing a player that has that kind of past. I know we've made a lot of jokes about Stan Collymore and stuff like that. I know he's a big Celtic fan and we kind of make a lot of jokes about him. So yeah, it seems hypocritical that we've slated Stan Collymore in the past and we've now signed this player, Jon Flanagan. Having said that, I'm prepared to give him another chance. I know a lot of people won't, and he'll be targeted by the media, he'll be targeted by opposition fans, like Hibs fans, Hearts fans, Celtic fans of course. We just kind of have to accept that and hope that he doesn't have business on the park. I don't know if he'll replace Tav or he'll push Tav out of the position. I'm not exactly sure where he's going to play. He can play left side, right side. So I'm not really sure about this one. In terms of a signing as a football player, I'm quite happy to take him. In terms of a person, I think he's a bit of a dick, and I'm not 100% sure if I'll support him fully. Let's move on to a lighter note now. Connor Goldson, a centre-back from Brighton. That's a great signing for us. I'm really happy with this. 25-year-old Englishman. He can play centre-back. He can also push up to centre defensive mid if we need. But I think we've pretty much covered that position with the likes of Jack and McCrory, and even Docherty can play there as well. So I'm quite happy with that position. And we really need centre-backs, solid centre-backs. And he seems to fit that perfectly well. He's only scored 2 goals for Brighton. But being a defender, you're not going to score many goals. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this signing. And hopefully he just smashes it. Great signing, thanks. Next one is another centre-back, Nikola Katic. And I've got to be honest with you, I have no idea how this guy plays. I know he's a centre-back, 21-year-old. He's had a couple of caps for Croatia. So, you know, he's a decent player. Obviously, Croatia have just beaten beaten Argentina. They're a good side, and to get into that side or even on the fringes that side shows you're a decent player. Be honest, when I first googled this guy, I didn't know there was another Croatian called Nikola Katic as well, who was like 34 and played in like the American League and stuff like that. And I thought, I want to go for someone who's played for obscure teams in America and stuff like that. But it turns out it's the wrong guy anyway. This guy seems a lot better. And yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Obviously don't know a lot about him, but hopefully he's a strong centre half. And he's quite tall, So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So that's all the signings that I've signed. There is a rumour that we're going to go for Omar Sadiq. In fact, it's not just a rumour that we're going from. We are actually looking at him. We're in talks with him just now about coming on loan from Roma. Again, don't know a lot about him. He was at NSE Breda in Holland last year. Scored 5 goals in 12 games. Got a few assists as well. He's a decent player. He looks like he can finish. He looks very quick. He's quite tall. I think he's like 6'3" or something like that, which will give us a height advantage in the box as well, which is something I think we've been lacking, particularly last season. So yeah, I hope that one goes through. The only thing that disappoints me about that is that it's another youngster on loan, which stops one of our youngsters getting in. I'd quite like to see Ryan Hardy get another chance in there. I know he's probably going to go out on loan again, but I'd like to see more of the likes of Ryan Hardy and Jamie Barjonas, players like that. What's his name again? Glenn Motherton. I'd like to see him play a little bit more as well. Serge Atakai. I'd like to see players like that push in. So just to quickly recap the signings that we've made this season, we've made 7 in total, potentially 8 if Sadiq comes in as well. We've got McGregor. Murphy's signed on a permanent deal from Brighton as well, who'll probably link up quite well with Connor Goldson, I'd imagine, having played together down at Brighton. Scott Arfield as well has come in. John Flanagan, which I've said, not too keen on him as a person. Ajaria, the young midfielder, hoping that he does well. Katic, and that's it until the Sadiq deal goes through. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Will these signings change the outcome of the league next season? I personally don't think so. I don't think we've signed enough quality players there. Good players, we have signed good players, but also Celtic have strengthened their squad as well. Or not really strengthened it, but they've strengthened the permanent signings. They've got Edouard on a permanent transfer now, which is believed to be about 8.5, almost 9 million for that. So they'll probably strengthen again after the World Cup. They'll sign maybe 2 or 3 quality players, and it's something that we financially kind of compete with right now. I'd love to say we could. I think for me, getting a little bit of a run in Europe or even qualifying for Europe would be fantastic, and to consolidate second place is all I'm asking right now. I know a lot of Rangers fans are kind of getting this Stevie G effect, and they're getting excited for the new season, as am I. I genuinely think we can have a good season this year, but we need to open this gap, ensure that we're at least the second best team in Scotland. That we need to get above Aberdeen. We need to push away from Hibs, Hibs were a good team last season. They had a really good season, really strong finish to the season as well. But I really want to push away from them, because I genuinely believe we're a bigger club than them, and we should be pushing far. We should have bigger goals than what they have. And right now they're pretty much the same. When we come together, it's a tight game, and more often than not, to be honest, Hibs win these games, and we need to show a lot more strength, and we need to win these games. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. Please leave a like down below, a few comments as well. Tell me what you think of these signings. I've actually graded these signings. Ajaria I've given 7 out of 10. Don't know an awful lot about him, but he looks like an exciting player. Flanagan I've given 4 out of 10. Just because his off-field thing, it's making me really doubt whether this is a good signing or not. I'm getting flashbacks of Joey Barton, to be honest. 8 out of 10 for Connor Goldson. I thought he looks like a solid centre-back, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him play at the back for Rangers. Katic I've given 6 out of 10. Again, don't know a lot about him, but having signed a centre-back, that's really good news for us. That was also a major flaw on our side last year. Sadiq I've not rated, because I don't know whether he'll sign or not. McGregor, 9 out of 10. I genuinely think that's a fantastic signing for us. He'll push Wes, and it'll give a lot more competition to places. We've also got Anik there. Liam Kelly's just went on loan. Is it a loan? No, I think he's actually signed for Olivia, I think it is. So he's pushed, but we've got Robbie McCrory, Ross McCrory's brother, twin brother actually, and he's pushing as well. So I'm very, very comfortable with the goalkeeper position right now. So that's good. 9 out of 10, sorry, for McGregor, or Shaga as some people call him. Jamie Murphy, 8 out of 10. Again, it's one of these ones where it's kind of like the Edouard one for Celtic. It feels like a new signing, but it's not actually a new signing. We're not adding a new player. We're just getting him on a permanent deal, which is good for us. Arfield, again, 8 out of 10. I think he's a fantastic midfielder. He was one of the ones I wanted to sign way before he went down to Burnley. I thought he was a good player at Falkirk, and I really wanted to sign him then. So yeah, I think we made good signings, but again, I don't think we'll finish much higher than second next year. I really hope I'm wrong and we're going for 55 and all the rest of it, but I can't see it. So yeah, give us a like, leave a comment, and thanks for watching.